Good afternoon, everybody. This is Teresa doing another live video. Hope everyone's doing good this Friday afternoon. Today we're going to be doing the leapfrog, and just a heads up, on Monday and Wednesday we're going to be doing the pagoda. This guy here. It is 5 pieces of paper. We're going to do it over 2 days. So the first day we're going to do 2, and on Wednesday we're going to do 3, and then we'll put it together. And then on Friday we're going to do a tiger. It's a 2-piece, so you're going to need 2 pieces of paper to follow along on this one as well. Alright, so today we're going to do the leapfrog. It's a super easy one. I got my paper here, and I want green as my color, so I've got a green and a yellow piece of paper, double-sided obviously. And I'm going to put the green down, because that's the color I want to show. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it into a square. And again, lining up all the corners, making sure they're lined up nice and square here. And then, again, with a nice tight crease there. And then we're going to fold it in half into a small square. And again, lining up the corners. And press down. And nice tight crease. Just like that. So once we've got our square, we're going to open the one fold, and we're going to make it into a triangle. So I'm just going to match this line with this line, and we're going to fold it down. And then make sure I've got my line. And then nice tight crease. So once we've got that, we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to fold along this line. I'm going to fold this whole thing along this line just to make sure that I've got nice squared off. So it should be able to stand on its own just like that. And we're going to do the same thing we just did with that one square. We're going to make it into a triangle. So again, finger in, lining up these, and make sure that these corners don't come apart. So we're going to line up everything nice, and we're going to just fold it down. So you should have a triangle, so you should have 4 corners. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold these corners to the top. So this is the open end. We're going to fold that up, right up to the corner. Again, lining it up, nice and squared off. And again, nice tight creases. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just like that. So we're only going to do it to the one side, and as soon as we've done that, we're going to actually fold this, and we're going to make it even smaller. So I'm going to fold it so that it ends up looking like this. So all I'm doing is folding this so that it matches and lines up here. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Make sure that this doesn't happen, right, when you go to fold this. So hold here, and then fold it all over. And that'll make it nice, and it'll hold and stay where it should go. Alright, so once you've got that, we're going to take this, and we're going to fold it over. Just like that. And we're going to fold this one over, just like that. So once we've got this, we're going to flip it over, and we're going to fold this down. So we've got our closed end here and our open end here. And we're actually going to fold it down, so it makes a really long kind of a tail. And I want to fold it right down to the center. And making sure that everything's lined and straightened out. And then nice tight crease. Then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Just like that. Alright, so now we've got this. We're actually going to fold this away from the center, and we're going to fold it back. So I'm just going to do the first one so you can see where I'm going here. So just folding it right back to this line here. So you should have So one big fold here, and we're going to fold that right back in half, and it gives you a longer tail, so it'll look like this on the other side. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Again, making sure that you're nice lined up and nice tight creases. Always want tight creases, especially on these kinds of folds, so that it doesn't fall apart. So once we've got this, we're going to flip it back over. So now we've got this funny looking thing here. We're going to fold it in half just underneath here. So what I'm going to do is very carefully not fold those all the way. And all we're going to do is fold it, give it a nice tight squeeze. And once it's folded, we're going to let it go a little bit, and it'll want to unfold. That's okay. We're going to fold this part back, and I do about a baby finger. We don't want it too big, but we're going to fold it back the other direction, and you kind of have to tuck everything in. So you just want to kind of tuck everything and hold it all in, and then it's going to fold and give you this kind of a funny looking little body. But when you let go, it gives you a little crease. Sorry, I have the hiccups. So once you've got that, if you want, you can actually tuck these little guys inside this little pocket here. So you just kind of carefully fold this into that. And then you just kind of fold it in there, and you can do the same thing on the other side. You don't have to do this. I do just because it keeps them tucked in and they don't unfold. So all I'm doing is opening this little flap a little bit and tucking that in. And you just kind of roll it inside of itself and then press it down. So once you've got that, it won't fall apart, and you've got nice tight little body. And when you do this, all you have to do is push here and then let go. So you just, now it's not going to cooperate. Boop. Excuse you. I know you bounced. There you go. This one's been bounced before. If you do it, you can get some pretty good distance too. So if you mark them with little numbers, you can make little little frog races. And if it doesn't leap, you can always give it a different fold. Just fold it a little bit differently. Fold it farther back if you want. So like this one doesn't want to fold. It doesn't want to leap. So maybe it's too far forward. So I would go number 1 and then number 2. Right? So you can just fold it around and play with it until it gives you the leap that you want. Yeah. And that's a leapfrog. Super fun, super quick and easy. Only takes a few minutes to make. And if you don't want to use it as a leapfrog, you can just glue little googly eyes up on the top, and then you've got a little googly eye frog. So, yeah. Hope you guys liked the video. Check it out on youtube.com. Just search my name if anybody wants to check back and see all the other videos that I've made. And again, this one will get posted. And then, yeah. So Monday and Wednesday, we will be doing the pagoda. Again, 5 pieces of paper. You also need a pair of scissors to do this one. And then on Friday, again, the little tiger. He's a 2-piece, and you'll need a pair of scissors for this as well. So just so you know in advance as to what you're going to need. Have a good day.